it play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Reign of Chaos.
MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com, here with MiniWarGamer Josh. Welcome, Wargamers, to the pregame show for this new Reign of Chaos series. This particular battle report will be Emperor's Children versus Night Lords. I'm bringing the Rapture Battalion versus the Murder Talon.
Yeah, I get the Murder Talon again.
Yeah, so those are the detachments that we were bringing in this particular video. It's a pregame, so we're going to go over the details of the armies themselves. We're going to be focusing on formations and builds and lists and fighting the brothers against each other, because we want to see more chaos in all of life everywhere.
Yeah.
Permeating the air, and when we breathe it in, we exhaust fumes.
There's still a ton of excitement for all this brand new-ness.
Yeah.
They breathe life back into this, and there's so much new stuff to use.
Absolutely. The ness of the new must be nist.
I got nothing to say to that. I got nothing clever for that.
First army we're going to be looking at is the Emperor's Children Rapture Battalion. This is the detachment that you get as part of the new Traitor Legions Codex supplement. Focusing on chaos, I don't really field Noise Marines or Emperor's Children that much at all. I wanted to give them a fighting chance because of the brand new formation that the Codex includes, and I wanted to give them a chance because they don't get much love on the battlefield, at least not here at MiniWarGaming. So let's see how they fare. Looking at the detachment itself, command benefits are you can re-roll Warlord Trait, which is pretty well just basic, and that's what you always get. But the big thing here is the combat drugs. At the beginning of the battle, you roll a die on a chart, and you add this to all of the units that are part of the detachment. And this is the D6 roll. You could possibly get +1 to any of these: weapon skill, ballistic skill, initiative, strength, toughness, and attacks. Now, seeing as that everything has the Marcus Slanesh already, and I already have +1 initiative, that is the one that I hope to not get, because I'm already initiative 5, fighting Night Lords. Anything else would be better. Probably the number 1 would be +1 ballistic skill. That's what I'm thinking. Everything else is good and would be decent, but that's how I feel about the results on the drug table. Rapture Battalion detachment must consist of a core formation, and an auxiliary formation. 2 of the core formation choices that I have are the Chaos Warband and the Cacophony. Because the Cacophony is a brand new formation and you get pretty sweet benefits from it, I'm going to do that. I'm going to choose this one, and that's how I've built my army. What you see here in this list is 6 units of Noise Marines. 5 of the units have rhinos, 1 does not. 1 is a 5-man unit. This is a bare bones unit. Absolutely no upgrades of any sort, with the exception of Marcus Slanesh, because they're Noise Marines and they have Marcus Slanesh, so there isn't actually any upgrades at all. They're just bare bones, and the reason why I did that is because I wanted to beef out some of the other units in this formation. We're playing 1,500 points, which is why I did it this way. If I played a bigger game, I could make them even more beefy, but I would probably want to add more formations in addition to this, not just focusing on the Cacophony. But this is pretty well like 98% Cacophony. Looking at the other units in this formation, there are 3 units of Noise Marines that have 6 in each squad. Each Noise Champion is equipped with a power sword. The plasma pistols that you see on them are market-daved, meaning they don't actually have plasma pistols, which is good for Josh, because that would be even more scary. On the very far side, you see 2 units. They have 8 Marines in each unit, so they're a bit beefier. They also have power swords, and every single unit that you see with a Blastmaster doesn't actually have a Blastmaster. Again, this Market Dave, those are icons of excess. Because the good thing about having an Emperor's Children army in the Traitor Legions Codex supplement is that whenever you have a unit that has an icon of excess, instead of the regular Feel No Pain that you would get, you get a 4-up Feel No Pain. And the other rule is anything that has Veterans of the Long War special rule gets a 6-up Feel No Pain automatically. So that is pretty sweet. That's what I'm looking forward to on the battlefield, making these guys more resilient. Also, any Noise Marines in my army are troops choices, so that's good for certain scenarios that we'll be playing. We haven't quite decided on the battle that we'll be doing, so that may come into play. They automatically come with Veterans of the Long War, but it doesn't cost any additional points for it, for anything that can upgrade it to have it. But these guys already come with it with their base cost, so it's built into their cost. So in that respect, it's a little bit more expensive than I'd like it to be, but that's okay. I can't have any unique characters with the exception of Lucius the Eternal, and I don't have Lucius the Eternal. I have this Chaos Lord right here. He is part of the Cacophony formation. He comes standard with it. Now for special rules in the Cacophony, it is Split Fire, which would be really good if I had Blastmasters, but I don't, and since I don't, then not really sure how that's going to benefit me too much. I suppose I could shoot their Sonic Blasters at something, or one can shoot at something else and the rest shoot at another, and that's fine.
Legit.
Now for the rule that is really important, that's part of the Cacophony, is the Sonic Overload. It says that all sonic weapons used by units from a Cacophony have the Shred special rule, which is huge. So all of these sonic weapons have Shred. Also, if this formation includes the maximum number of units at the start of the battle, then all attacks made by sonic weapons from the Cacophony are resolved at +1 strength. So my Sonic Blasters, which are normally strength 4 AP5, are now strength 5 AP5, because I have 6 units of Noise Marines. The formation calls for 3 to 6 units of Noise Marines. I chose the 6 so that I can get +1 strength. Doom Sirens are equipped on the Noise Champions in each unit, with the exception of this 5-man unit. There are absolutely no upgrades on them. Doom Sirens are strength 5 AP3 templates, so that'll help do some damage, especially up close. Talking about my Chaos Lord here, he is equipped with Bliss Giver. That's a brand new Chaos artifact of the Emperor's Children in this Traitor Legion's book. It's a demon weapon, strength user AP3, has a special rule called Catatonic Trance, which says that if any model suffers 1 or more unsaved wounds from the Bliss Giver, they must immediately pass a leadership test for each wound suffered or be removed from play as a casualty. So that'll be good against any multi-wound anything, especially his Demon Prince, which is something that you'll see in just a moment. Last but not least is the Spawn. He is an auxiliary choice. He must be part of this detachment in order to make it legal. And he is a 1-man unit unto himself. He has the Mark of Tzeentch because he has to be upgraded to it. He's part of this detachment. And that is my 1,500 point list that I'll be fielding at Josh's Night Lords. So I look forward to it. The things that I'm going to be focusing most on are the Cacophony, obviously, because I've never fielded the formation before. And I'm hoping to make good use of the Shred that I get on the Sonic weapons. And I'm hoping to make good use of the Strength 5 Sonic weapons, because those would be really good against the regular Marines that he has as part of his Night Lord's army. That's basically it. Secondary thing that I'm looking forward to is the Bliss Giver. I want to see that wreck face on the battlefield. I think that'll be fun. The higher initiative overall will be very good. I think that'll fare well against his Night Lords. But he's got some mobility on me, and he's got some night fighting stuff that might mess me up, but I don't know. I don't know if that'll actually come into play too much. He does have Terminators in his list, which you'll see in a minute, so that might be a little bit difficult for me to kind of combat, but you know, enough shots thrown into them and then get some ones and we should be okay.
This is my 1,500 points worth of Night Lords. Gonna go over the Night Lord special rules real quick first. So everybody that can have Veterans of the Long War gets it for free. They also have Fear, Night Vision, and the Stealth special rules. Probably won't see them taking too much benefit. Skyborn Horror, which lets units of Raptors be troops instead of fast. And then Terror Tactics. When you take a fear test against any of my stuff, it's -2 to your leadership. Not going to come up because you're fearless across the board with everything you have got. I am running them in the Night Lord's Murder Talon. So for my core choice, I got the Chaos Warband, And then my auxiliary is my one single spawn in the back there, as well as I have a Lord of the Legion command choice in the Demon Prince. Command benefits for the Murder Talon is, first of all, Talon Master, which is your reroll for the Warlord trait. Strike Fast, Strike Hard, which I reroll failed charge rolls for units from the detachment, which is pretty cool. As well as Nocturnal Warfare. If I wish night fighting to take effect, it automatically happens, and while night fighting is in effect, all non-vehicle units in the detachment add 1 to their cover saves. Chaos Warband, which is making up the majority of my army except for 2 models. The special rules is I have favored scions, so when a model from the Chaos Warband earns a roll in the Chaos Boon table as a result of the Champion of Chaos special rule, I get to roll twice on the table and choose either one or both of the results. Pretty cool. Other than that, everything is objective secured. All units in a Chaos Warband have the special rule and will control objectives even if an enemy scoring unit is within range of the objective marker, unless the enemy unit also has objective secure. I don't think you have anything objective secure in your army though, so no. That should be a nice little benefit for me. The troops portion of the Chaos Warband is going to be 2 units of Chaos Space Marines here. They are riding in Chaos Rhinos, upgraded with Dirge Casters and Dozer Blades. Each squad has 2 plasma guns, extra close combat weapons, and the champion has taken a Power Fist. Next up is my little Terminator squad, which will probably be deep striking in. 3 Terminators, everybody has a Combi Melta, and then there is a champion with a Power Fist, a regular Terminator with a Power Fist, as well as there's 1 Chain Fist in there. Heavy support portion of the list is I have my little unit of Havocs. I've got the Aspiring Champion who has taken Melt-A-Bombs, and then I have 2 missile launchers in the squad. Fast attack part of the army is 8 Warp Talons, bare bones, no upgrades there other than the free Veterans of the Long War. Chaos Lord, who's going to be leading the whole thing, has a jump pack as well as a Sigil of Corruption, and I gave him the relic, the Claws of the Black Hunt. Claws of the Black Hunt are Strength +1, AP 3, Mastercrafted Rending Shred, paired weapons. Last but not least, I have my Demon Prince, Mastery level 3, Demon of Tzeentch, upgraded to have wings, as well as the Stormbolt plate. The Stormbolt plate is the 2-up armor, as well as the +1 to my cover saves. Nice little kind of setup with the Demon Princes. So he's got a 2-up armor save that's rerollable. And then his cover save is upped by 1, so he's able to jink on a 2-up rerolling as well, if you're trying to shoot him out of the sky. That makes up my nice little 1,500 point list. Not nearly as shooty, it's a lot more assaulty, but I'm feeling pretty confident if I can get in against you, then I can wipe out some units.
Thank you very much, Wargamers, for tuning into this pregame show for this 1,500 point game, Emperor's Children versus Night Lords. It's going to be an epic battle, and there's going to be a lot more Reign of Chaos. Reign of Chaos is chaos coverage in all of its forms. So it could be list builds, it could be Tactica, it could be battle reports, it could be anything of that sort in any combination. It could be formation reviews, what have you. In fact, if you guys want to leave comments below, let us know what you would like us to cover as part of the Reign of Chaos series and what would be good. Maybe we could do some comparisons. Maybe we could do some, hey, I'm going to send in my list and let me know what you think of the list. Or maybe I can do send in your list and then field a list, and that'd be interesting.
Yeah, any kind of viewer interaction stuff's always fun. So there's some really wacky stuff people come up with that I've tried before that's loads of fun.
So if you want to leave some ideas for formations or builds in the comments below, then there is a chance that we'll grab some of those, maybe grab them as is, maybe add to them, take away from them, whatever, and then we can go from there, because I think that would be a very good practice. I think that'd be good. Include you guys a little more, because that's what it's all about. Because we're looking at you guys right now. You're painting your minis as you're watching this. Some of you, not all of you, but the ones that we are watching that are painting their minis, it's a good thing you're painting chaos, because if it wasn't, then it would just probably be something stupid like Tau.
Yeah,
So
Fantastic.
yeah, it's out there. Anyway, thank you very much. Happy wargaming, and I'll see you in the battle report.